putting accuracy first. This is News 3 weather.
Light precipitation continues to spread into southern Illinois. We saw it in our live drive-around video moving into Murfreesboro. Looked like drops on the windshield. That's because the leading edge of what's been moving through southeast Missouri, western Kentucky, has been reported as freezing rain in almost every location. Very quickly changes over to sleet. I plotted in the temperatures coming in from the airports as well, ranging from 21 in Mount Vernon to 25 in Carbondale, also showing up in Poplar Bluff. The reason is, why do we have ice pellets falling? Why do we have raindrops falling and then freezing? And it's because up above the ground, the temperature is above freezing. And later tonight, it could get as warm as close to 40 degrees in some spots. And that's when you get into the potential for freezing rain, because the snowflakes that form much higher fall through that layer, they melt, and then they get to the ground. And when the temperature is running from 21 to 25, it's going to freeze on anything it hits. Our ground is even colder right now because of all the snow that's been around. So that's really setting the stage for us to see some freezing rain. Later tonight, early tomorrow morning, still a chance, especially in western Kentucky, that temperatures will get warm enough aloft that those raindrops are just so warm they start to warm the surface and melt things away. But that really looking like it's going to be limited to our southernmost counties right now. A little wider view on radar, and what's moving in right now is just the leading edge. You can see a big push just off to our south. It looks like it's going to miss us to the east, but more developing back around Tulsa, more into Kansas. This is a system that looks a lot like it could develop on top of us. And again, we are expecting the heaviest precipitation around here to roll in around midnight. Very cold air in place. Chicago, Indianapolis, 16, 27 in St. Louis. You can see the impacts of where we've got deeper snow and the color coding. But off to the west, the air that's moving in, you can see coming from a very warm source region, Amarillo right now, 72 degrees. And that's some of the warm air that's flowing over the top of our Arctic air. 10, our low this morning. 23, as warm as we have been so far today. We think there's a possibility the temperature will be close to 30 by the time we get to midnight. We expect the temperature to go up really all evening long and maybe all night long. In Harrisburg right now at the middle school, south wind showing up at 7, 22 degrees. Still a dry atmosphere there with a dew point of 14. Checking our SkyCast, letting the model run through. You can see off to our north it's looking like snow. Around here the coating stays in the mix for the most part. But if you can see that little faint line, that's where the ice overlays the rain. So anywhere from there south, a chance that it switches over to all rain or freezing rain. And put the pause on about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, because that's when we think we have the best chance of that switch over to rain in western Kentucky, parts of southeast Missouri, and even parts of southern Illinois. But for other parts, get closer to St. Louis, and looking like this event may likely stay sleet and snow with some freezing rain mixed in as well. To the south, still that chance for a little bit of rain. So definitely the winter mixture in play. We'll start with some snow and sleet, which I think by 11 o'clock tonight, it's pretty much freezing rain for about everyone. By 3 o'clock, maybe rain in western Kentucky, but still icing to the north. Move to 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. That rain line moves up just a little bit, but still many in the northern counties with ice. Showers to the south by midday, and by tomorrow afternoon, I think things drying out. A few flurries are possible on Sunday with very cold temperatures and very strong winds. We've lowered our Monday morning number to 6. Some indications, if we pick up a little bit of an ice field out of this, we may drop that number closer to 0 because another blast of cold air coming in. That may bring a few more flurries on Tuesday. By Wednesday, the warmest numbers on the board, and that's only a high of 33. It's a whole lot of winter. Tonight is a mess. Discouraging travel. I never tell anyone what to do or what not to do, but I'm certainly discouraging travel after about 8 or 9 o'clock tonight.
All right. Thank you, Jim.